and then basically passing the
All right, now, what's up,
Can you
world?
speak on that? Is that something
You know what I'm saying? What's
you
up,
step
world?
aside and kind of
You know how y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Think of a crystal ball, you know what I'm saying? In your name, crystal, constance, consonant, you know what I'm saying? Crystal, content now, cause she content, crystal content. That's my little sister, Crystal John's son. And that's the sun that's over your head. You know, it's only one up there every day. But everybody in the world is John's son. You know what I'm saying? John's son. You know what I'm saying? Because every man in the world is a John to his own wife. I had to pause for a second. And what do we call that, daddy, when we fumble a word? You know what I'm saying, in the ball, and they call it and the whistle blow. You know what I'm saying? We paused. You know what I'm saying? We didn't finish. The play wasn't over. Wasn't no timeout. You know what I'm saying? But we did call timeout. You know what I'm saying? I had to think about it. That's why I paused, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a game, man. The game wasn't over, nigga. Shit. 4.51 seconds. Shit. 51.0, nigga. 5.0, nigga. 5 foot, nigga. Inch, nigga. Inch. 5 foot an inch, nigga. 10 foot, 2 inches, nigga. 4 foot, 20 inches, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo. 15, you know what I'm saying? 7, nigga. Shit. 36. Shit. Divided, nigga. By how many you got at your crib? You know what I'm saying? $20,000 down on a truck? 20,000 down, you know what I'm saying? How much your note? 1,100 a month. For how many months? 150 months. Damn, fuck that, man. Fuck that. Ain't no more credit. Ain't no more, cause I don't lend and I don't expect no money to come back to me from the people I lend to, you know what I'm saying? I'm a loner, you know what I'm saying? And that E silent, that's my wife, you know what I'm saying? Sent present, you know, from God, you know what I'm saying? To be present, sent, you know what I'm saying? The sent of God is the present sent to him, which is whatever he get in the mail, paper, wood, cigarette, you know what I'm saying? Come with 2 cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? C rations, man, for girls, you know what I'm saying? That really don't know who she is, cause John is just somebody coming to pay for what you can do for them, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you hear people talking regular, them Johns. If men talking to gossip all about, you know, women. It ain't nothing about men, you know what I'm saying? And 3 is a child, man. It's a child mind, you know what I'm saying? Chillidians, you know what I'm saying? Ghosts, you know, Pops, ghosts, you know what I'm saying? 8 billion. Per atom cell, you know what I'm saying? Separated, you know what I'm saying? See, John, that's John, bald-headed, that's John's oldest son. He don't even know he got a brother, you know what I'm saying? Cause Justin Rowan, you know what I'm saying? And his sister James, that's where Harmony come from. But that's way down the line there, that's 0.800 888 per billion, parts per billion apart. You know, then that's how them roots of his hair is spread apart. And he got a big old dome, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't got no Adam's apple. Oh, I see a little trace of one, but it ain't really there. That's something they could draw on, you know, and color the shirt. Blood, man, it's blood, yeah. That's the color of the sun today, you know, that's why it ain't shining. You know what I'm saying? And that's that dude's head. The color of his head is the color of that red. That's the next dude on side of him, that ball. That's the crystal ball. That's Crystal Johnson. My daughter, you know what I'm saying, got another daughter named Darlene. Mag, you know what I'm saying, Mighty Adam God. Now see what they say, Daddy, this us.
Allow Trump to wrangle his way in that way?
Yes, I think this has, like I said, kind of two different iterations. One is, you know, J.D. Vance, let's just say in 2028 runs for president. Let's say his vice presidential nominee is, you know, Marco Rubio, because Marco is...
See how his voice change and slow down or go forward with this music, with this beat, because this beat free from God. That's text, tax, you know what I'm saying? And Pimp C, LC, Lord Christ, love Christ. Shit, them dudes trying to buy somebody, man, trying to get somebody to buy from them, you know what I'm saying, information. They don't even have news, man. These dudes always on my shit every day. So don't listen to them. I don't know them dudes, man. Election over with, man. These dudes, man, just sitting up here wasting my motherfucking time. That's what they doing, man. Attorney. I'm about to drop some bad news. Then get your ass out of here, John. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, get your motherfucking blue-eyed ass out of here. I don't make blue eyes, nothing but them greens, my grandson. James. You know what I'm saying? He got blue ones too. He got them in now. He young. He ain't gonna turn green till shit start leaking from the brown that he got in his eyes now. You know what I'm saying? When my brain works against me socially. When my brain works against me socially. Let me see what it was 4 minutes ago from my daughter, King Casey. You know what I'm saying? Queen Casey, Dad.
People think that having ADHD means that you do not know how to pay attention or you refuse to pay attention.
ADHD.
When in fact it actually means that
Heaven,
you have the
Adam
ability to
Daddy.
control where your attention is
Heaven
going.
Daddy
For the most
is
part.
Adam.
So
You know what I'm saying?
what that looks like is we may
ADHD.
be paying too much attention to the wrong things, even though we're trying to stay focused on something. We're trying to stay focused on what somebody is talking about or whatever, right? And you can see this in conversations. If you're having a conversation with somebody and you're talking about one subject, maybe, I don't know, raking leaves. And in the middle of their sentence, they may stop and say something completely different. So it's not that we don't know how to pay attention. It's just that we are hyper aware of the things that are going on around us, and our attention tends to go off here and there, or whatever. And I mean, it can come off as rude, it can come off as annoying to other people, but that is why a lot of people tend to take medication, and the medication really is just dopamine increase. You're just increasing the dopamine because the dopamine allows somebody to focus more. When you have ADHD, it is a decrease of dopamine hormones. But that is a whole other subject. I'm not even going to go into that.
Hormones, you know what I'm saying? She said hormones, you know what I'm saying? That's hormones. You know what I'm saying? But ADHD is just daddy, man. That's who daddy is, you know what I'm saying? God. And everybody looking for their daddy, man. Everybody looking for their daddy. Bruh. Come on, man. Punching the wall and shit. Next thing you know, a nigga want to go get a gun. Shoot a nigga in the face. Chest. You know, shoot him in the pec, man. Oh, shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the front. And oh, see, there you go. You killing niggas. You doing all that. Shoot him in the back, same thing, man. When they running, yeah, you shoot them 5 times in the back, yeah. 6, you killed all the kids, man. Car wreck, you know what I'm saying? Junkyard dog gone. Sandman gone. Seth gone, blew up, boom. John Wood told Adam to oxygen acetylene some gas at Clemens, his uncle.
I heard somebody say there are two kinds of people.
Lowry's seasoning was in their cabinet. That's who their operator was.
They can do
Lowry's
routine work. They don't need anybody to tell them what to do, where to go, really. And they can do the mundane work over and over and over.
That's why I laughed at John when it
is
blew up.
hunters.
Boom.
The hunters where they love a challenge.
And I
every
came
single
back
time.
and
They
telling
like,
Alexander Fisher, you know what I'm saying, kid, you know what I'm saying.
We're needing to
See, I tried to tell him, man. I tried to tell him too, and I just went back to practicing. You know what I'm saying? Till John called it off. You know what I'm saying?
Plans, change of work, whatever it is, and it's
in this Queen case, you know what I'm saying?
They change jobs a lot.
I would say which cousin gal, but that's my daughter.
Like,
home put her business in the street.
Working in the ER,
and that's my cousin Adrian's daughter.
Around a bunch of kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Being an
next to me,
doing graphic
you know what I'm saying? Lockett, Mike Epps, you know what I'm saying?
Hairstyling, you know, just
lump,
working outside,
earth skin, you know what I'm saying?
Type of work.
In earth skin, lump. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Claude,
they have to be
Claudette, Annette.
They have to be outside, and it's a big
Robertson.
Can't keep a
we'll
job.
Steal your laugh from you. That's all. You know what I'm saying? If we laugh, you ain't gonna laugh.
Because
you
know, you've got some people
I sleep out in the back,
for 10,
Uncle Pet.
12, 30, 40 years.
What used to be that green room had a screen.
I'm about to scream. I'm going to go crazy.
I know, Kate.
Their employment history is like a book. You know, they've jumped from job to job to job. They don't understand why, but a lot of times it's because they are hunters. They need to get out there. They need a challenge. They need, you know.
My daughter was seeing you on a rat chase, and my mama told me, don't turn me into a rat.
They can't really, they don't want to do the entrepreneur stuff. You know, they would be doing the 9 to 5, and they love.
I always wanted to know who she was.
Anyway,
and shit, I just told my daughter, go on find out who your mama was. And she found her as Diana Ross. Diana Ross was Bibi. And Bibi was Esther Rowe. Esther Rowe was Susie Owens, which was Terry Owens, Jesse Owens' wife. Jesse Owens, Jesse Williams. Adam Williams is Jesse Williams. Jesse Edmond is Ed Williams, which is Ed Robertson. You know, Claudette and Annette and Adam's sister.
I don't know. It's just, I guess it's like
stopping
and smelling the flowers, but
Billy and Bobby Booker.
You know, I think that it's
Hobart.
Like when
Hobart.
Fire.
Hobart.
I'm not saying that this is something that anybody should do, but I'm just using it as an example. It's a fire.
Hobart, Lincoln.
Will flee from it and go away while I'm like, ooh, lights, you know.
That's why I had to fix Miller. Now, yes, you know what I'm saying? And Buddy.
We can be impulsive.
And Budweiser, Burton, Harley,
and
Burton.
It has done good in my life. When I went to Thailand,
I need Bear Institute, you know, righteous, because I almost killed you then. When that pipe fell down and put a dent, almost tore it. It did crack it, Dad.
Do it. This is the
I looked at
it. Not ever do it again. I did it, you know.
I said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I left it. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the next storm.
Kicked in, and
when we had to go hide.
But there are
times
when impulsivity kicks in and it's at the wrong time.
Hitchcock.
Speaking when I'm not spoken to or speaking when
Texas City.
like speaking
Marathon. Shit, every day I was up in there, man, 4,000 miles above ground.
If I forget, it will be
watching over
for the rest of my life.
Galveston. And that's the gallon of milk. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it feels. You know what I'm saying?
A gallon of milk. I was watching every day for months and months, turned into years. Marathon or just to build a muffler to make a faster motorcycle and cars with sense and brains. That's why I don't want nothing less than a 1925.
So
nothing less than 1925, 1924 know all they business. You know what I'm saying?
And you're like, what is that noise? And they listen and they're like, oh, that's just something in your laundry. It sounds like it's in your laundry or maybe to the washer or something. And then they go back to listening to you. So you're trying to give the instructions, but you continue, that ticking noise is like going off and it's getting louder and louder in your brain. So you stop the entire thing and you go to the laundry room to see what the heck is that ticking noise. Now you've held up the entire game. Everybody is getting disappointed. They're just looking at you like, what is this? And you're trying to figure it out. You're pulling clothes out. You're looking all through.
All you gotta do is straighten them clothes up a little bit and turn it back on.
To the machine, and you're just trying to listen. And you're just like, I don't know what this noise, where it's coming from. And they're like, would you just come finish with the instructions? So you go back to the living room area and you try to give the instructions. You still hear this ticking noise and it's driving you crazy because it just it's getting louder and louder.
See, in case of keeping me on the phone too goddamn long now.
Now I am completely focused on it. And now I'm determined to figure out.
See, that's BB right there. That's BB and Casey right there. That's my daughter and her grandmother. Not her mama, but her grandmother.
Like, I knew it wasn't.
And her mama, though.
Something different.
And her stepmama.
And now, by this time, it is about 11 o'clock at night.
And her stepmama.
Done
and her
with you,
stepmama. Ain't no such thing as stepmama that's saying
that they're gonna have no more
shit, and then you crawled in till you see land. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, man,
and I'm just like,
crabs come from a long way,
I don't
man.
like how people are trying to make it a trend.
To itch, to be an itch. You know what I'm saying? On my motherfucker.
It makes you feel lonely. It makes you feel stupid, but it's just how your brain works. And it's not
all right, like K-Man, I'm gone. See, Casey don't never answer the phone. That's why Casey don't never answer the phone, Kevin. That's why Casey don't never answer the phone. Because she's somebody's grandmother now. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody's mama now, but work all the time. You know what I'm saying? We are sick. That's what 2 weeks ago, that's what supposedly Farrakhan said. Now, if I push this, it's just shit 50-50 that I'm gonna see Minister Farrakhan talk at the age we are now. Cause he ain't supposed to be talking ever since 1990. He ain't supposed to say nothing, cause 91 he gonna tell Donahue, you know what I'm saying? When Donahue asked him, have God ever spoke to him? He said, of course not. Cause everybody denied God, Minister Farrakhan, you know what I'm saying? Cause we all kin to each other. We just what kind we is. Let me see how long it'll take them to have grandmother up on the stage. She was losing her knees when Uncle Peg died. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what Papa Jesse would say about fart. You know what I'm saying? About a fart being called a fart.
You can't find any civilization that existed that predates the civilization of the black man. We gave civilization to the white man and to the
this really ain't 1990, Daddy. It could be, but that's like 1900, man. Daddy died 930.
Let me deal with those
you know what I'm saying? 930, 931. Him and Mama was making kids somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Not here, you know what I'm saying? We had finished adding our name, you know what I'm saying? Not adding tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? But it can be made to adding tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because that was 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was supposed to hush up 2 weeks ago, so we won't be anti-Semitic. You know what I'm saying? And who want to be without the sun? You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all got now. No sun. You know what I'm saying? No. Shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. That's your